Founder and CEO of Sex-Trafficking website, air quotes, BackPage.com, worked for FBI. Robert Mueller honored convicted human trafficker with FBI award. So I don't agree with the whole sex trafficking site. BackPage.com was a classifieds website. Yes, there were people on there, obviously going through and selling sex slaves and sex trafficking, prostitution and stuff like that. But it was a lot bigger than just the prostitution and whatnot section, okay? It was like Craigslist, for example. Yes, you will obviously go through and find some wrong things on there, but it's not just designed for that. It was a wide range of topics. I'm more interested in the fact that he worked for the FBI and that Robert Mueller honored the convicted human trafficker with an FBI award, because that's interesting to me. So yeah, don't totally agree with the whole sex trafficking site, but let's jump into the article. As FBI Director, Robert Mueller awarded BackPage.com CEO Carl Ferrer, might be mispronouncing, recognition from the Justice Department and the FBI for working in an investigative capacity to assist the FBI. Okay, so it sounds like he might have actually been giving them information regarding the child sex rings. That's a good thing, I suppose. And that was what I was actually saying, was when it first came out that this Backpage was shut down, was that it's only going to force these child pedos and whatnot onto a different site. If they had left it running and then worked with Backpage.com, they could have got IP addresses and everything like that and arrested them all, which I think would have been a lot better issue, or a lot better resolved than just shutting down the website. But anyway. The award was bestowed on Ferrer and specifically Backpage.com by the FBI in 2011. Mueller, director at the time, signed the award. The citation may have also included a cash reward, FBI sources said. Ironically, especially since Ferrer, previously charged criminally for pimping, was arrested by the FBI last week and pled out swiping criminal charges on Thursday. Last week, the FBI seized the embedded Backpage.com website, the Justice Department alleging its founders and employees, including Ferrer, helped traffic underage sex victims, as well as launder millions of dollars among other federal charges. Wow, okay. For far too long, Backpage.com existed as the dominant marketplace for illicit commercial sex, in a place where sex traffickers frequently advertise children and adults alike. US Attorney General Jeff Sessions said Thursday, quote, "But this illegality stops right now." In Australia, we actually went through and we legalised prostitution. Obviously, look, at the end of the day, the results is it stopped prostitution from being killed. It's cleaned up the sex industry. It's given the workers a safe place or a safe environment to work. There is actually an argument to be made to say that it does actually do a lot of good. And look, at the end of the day, if someone wants to go and visit a whorehouse, then I really don't have a problem with that per se. At the end of the day, yeah, I don't care, there's the argument made that, if you go to the movies, take a girl to the movies or take her out for dinner, it's still going to cost you a couple $100. So, yeah, that argument's been made several times. But like I say, obviously the whole child pedo and everything like that, completely against that. Lock them all up, throw away the key. But, if we're just talking about adult classifieds, I don't really have a problem with that. As long as no one's breaking the law, then two consenting adults, who cares? Sessions' harsh statement came after Federer pleaded guilty to a state and federal charges of conspiracy, money laundering, and more. Federer likewise agreed to testify on ongoing prosecutions against other Backpage.com owners who are fighting the charges, authorities say. Yeah, okay, so he's going to turn on them and get a reduced sentence. But it was not the first time Federer has agreed to work as a rat for the FBI concerning Backpage.com operations. Mueller's FBI award lists Ferrer as Backpage.com vice president. Issue in May 2011, Mueller's FBI award to Ferrer reads, Quote, "For your outstanding cooperation and assistance in connection with investigation of great importance, the FBI ability to carry out this investigation responsible to the American people has been greatly enhanced through your help." Yeah, he was probably bumping off the other pimps and pedos. "You also can be very proud of your valuable contribution to the successful archive." Farrow was working as a confidential informant for the FBI. It is quite possible. If so, why did it take the FBI so long to close the website? Especially if it was in the business of harming and sexually exploiting children. Probably because they wanted to grab them all before they all bolted. But yeah. FBI officials reached late Thursday said it was possible Farrow was recognized by the FBI for assisting with additional investigations depending on the working agreement between BackPage.com, Farrow and the Bureau. Federal prosecutors say BackPage.com brought in $500 million since its beginning in 2004, mostly through prominent risque advertising for escorts and massages, among other services and some goods for sale. Authorities allege the site was often used to traffic underage victims, while company officials said they tried to scrub the website of such ads. Obviously not doing a very good job if he's been charged. Makes you wonder how keen they were to scrub him too. Farrow will serve no more than 5 years in prison under California agreement in which he pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy and 3 counts of money laundering in California. Also Thursday, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announced the company pled guilty to human trafficking. Okay. Under his plea agreement, Farrow agreed to make the company's data available to law enforcement as investigations and prosecutions continue. The guilty plea of the latest in cascade of developments in last week against the company founded by the former owners of Village Voice in New York City, Michael Lancey, 69, and James Larkin, 68. Farrow could face up to 5 years in prison and $250,000 fine in federal case in Arizona, while BackPage could face a maximum fine of $500,000 for its money laundering conspiracy plea in the Arizona case. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, to be honest, it sounds like the webpage itself was rotten to its core. It sounds like the admins and the owners and founders and stuff like that were all involved in this sort of stuff. So I'm glad the website has actually been taken down. My original understanding was it was just a few pages. There was a few people putting classified ads. Obviously, I had that wrong. So yeah, I'm kind of glad the webpage is gone. I'm glad that he is working with the FBI. I don't like the fact where people go through and actually get a reduced sentence by doing this sort of stuff, because it does obviously allow them to get away with it so much. But obviously I understand why they're doing it, because obviously they want the bigger fish. So yeah, I don't know. I'm torn a little bit on that. But guys, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on him working with the FBI as a bit of a rat? Do you think he should get a reduced sentence, or do you think he should get the full sentence? If he gets the full sentence, then obviously he won't testify. I'm glad he's offering the data from the website. That's good, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's getting away with a little bit too much here. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.